to come here to meet you all, to have your association, and I hope I will be much benefited by your association. And I also thank you one and all that have given me some opportunity to speak some Harikatha, Krishna Katha. This Krishna Katha, Harikatha is so sweet, so nectarian, so enchanting, and so relishing. Really one who has developed taste for it, developed hunger for it. In other words, I may say, only he can relish it. If you are really hungry, then you can relish the dishes served to you, isn't it? Even if you have no hunger, how can you relish if nice palatable dishes will be served to you? That is the question, isn't it? So, this hunger should be there. One is very hungry soul for this nectarian mellow, the nectarian sweet Krishna Katha. Only he can release it. You are all very busy here in this material world to making arrangements for the food for this body. Toiling day and night, very hard like an ass. Gardhave ramapami kuri parisram. Like an ass, you are toiling hard day and night. How to earn more money, more money, more money, more money, 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 money. Brighter than sunshine, sweeter than honey. Always thinking like that. All of you are engaged in that. How to get more money, more money, more money. Because that money is required for making nice arrangements for the need of this body. That eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. In many ways, many people are engaged. Ahaniya prutartha karana nisi nisoyana. Nana manarthadhiya khena bhagna nidra. Daiva hotartha rasana rusayopi deva. Jasmat prasanga vimukha yasan saranti. Srimad Bhagavatam says. Ahaniya prutartha karana. For that time you are engaged. Engage whole body. All the limbs are body in many ways. How to make these nice arrangements for eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. Very hard struggle for existence. Oh, they're struggling very hard. But the survival of the fittest. Survival of the fittest. Isn't it? Who is a fit person? And he can only survive here. In this hard struggle for existence, who can make very nice arrangements for eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. He is considered here in this material world a fittest person. You cannot make nice arrangements unfit person. So we see, ahani aputartha karana. The whole day they are engaged. So at night, they return from their field of activity to their houses or homes to take some rest, to sleep. But they cannot sleep. They cannot sleep. Nisi nisoyana. Sleep is not coming. They spend sleepless nights. Why it is so? Why? You cannot have sleep because of these materialistic thoughts are haunting your mind. Oh, that thing is going on there, that plan is there, that project is there, that is not finished, that money is to be recovered. So many thoughts are coming and haunting your mind. You cannot sleep. Then sleeplessness is a type of disease, insomnia, isn't it? It's a disease. Then you go to doctor and request, please doctor, I can sleep, give me some sleeping pills. You understand? I have some sleep. The doctor gives sleeping pills. One statistician, who collects statistics, has said that especially in this way, so many these sleeping pills are used at one night. If you accumulate them, it will take the form of Himalayan mountain. So much sleeping pills are used. What is this life? It is very happy life. It is very peaceful life. Huh? Toiling hard. Huh? গর্ধবের মতো আমি করি পরিশ্রম. Leading the life of dogs and hogs. Huh? Trying to possess so many materialistic possessions. Nice money, nice house, mansion, what is AC compartments, huh? Air conditioned compartments, all modern facilities, nice electrification, nice this TV must be there. So many things that I don't know all these things, making so many arrangements, huh? Day and night. Still, no peace, no happiness. Isn't it? Nisi Nisoyana, they cannot sleep at night. They have accumulated much money, black money, huh? And cheating the government. Government wants to levy taxes on you, heavy taxes. You are earning so much money, but giving false accounts, cheating the government people have eyes on you. This person is cheating. So we must catch him. You understand? That's always fearful situation. Then at night, to guard your property, guard your assets, wealth, you have kept a greyhound or Alsatian dog to guard, isn't it? At night you set him free. You understand? You try your best to go to sleep, but no sleep. By chance, if some little sleep comes, then dog bark. Baba, hey, look at him, hey, thief, oh, the government. The sleep breaks. Nisi Nisoyana, Nana, Monortho Diak, Robogno Nidra, Doibo Hotartho Rosona, Rushoyo Pideva, just not Proshongo Bimuka, Yosan. He may be Devata, a demigod, or Rusi or Muni, but if he is not, just not Prasanga Bimuka, Lord, has not developed taste for this Harikatha, this Krishna Katha, so nectarian, so relishing, so, do you understand? Such mellow, whoever may be man, he may have occupied a very higher position in this material world. He cannot get real happiness and peace. Do you understand? Srimad Bhagavatam says, in 11th canto, fine. Karmunyar brahmamanang dukha hatyai sukhaya sa. Vasred pak viparjasang mithuni charinang na. 11th canto. 11:3:19 verse you may refer to. That means here the people are trying their best to do away with their dukkha, sufferings, and happiness here. And how to get happiness, peace and happiness. But we see in the result, consequence, they are getting more and more unhappiness, more and more suffering, no peace at all. What is the result? Why is so? Then Srimad Bhagavatam says, Nityarti dena vittena durlebhanatma mrityuna gruhopatyapta pasubhi kapriti sadhiteshare. Next verse. Srimad Bhagavatam pramanam amalam prema pumartama. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhuram idam tatravarna. Srimad Bhagavatam is spotless Purana, spotless proof. Prem Bhakti Tattva has been said. Mahaprabhu has said that thing, and we accept. Bhagavatam says this thing. And I was saying that thing. Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada says, if all the books from the library of the world will be destroyed, there is no loss at all. If only Srimad Bhagavatam is there. Because everything. Bhagavatam says. People are toiling so hard and collecting this material things, material wealth, material possessions, which is temporary, which only gives you only unhappiness and misery. It doesn't give you any pleasure and happiness. They earn so much money, they acquire so much property, make so much bank balance, and they, where you build or you buy here, so nice mansion, griha, then wife, then children, sons, daughter, kith and kin and friends, and your favorite animals are here, domestic animals, pet animals, dogs and cats, not cows. Dogs and cats. You also spend so much money for them, taking so much care, carrying them in this car, and some people are carrying them in the aeroplane. Money they are spending, you see. They are all collecting all these things, toiling so hard, earning money. But do they get any really happiness and enjoyment and pleasure? Jehi sansvara bhoga dukkha jona yevate adyanta banta kaunteya nate suramate buddha. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, sansvara bhoga dukkha jona yevate adyanta banta kaunteya nate suramate buddha. This sansvara bhoga, this material enjoyment, this material happiness, this material pleasure is fleeting pleasure. Fleeting pleasure, very subtle, temporary. Consequences, unlimited misery. Dukkha jonaya. Unlimited misery. Because consequences, unlimited misery. Is it really very pleasurable? Is it really happiness? There's a consequences, unlimited misery. Such foolishness is going on. Na tesu ramate buddha. Adyanta banta kaunteya na tesu ramate buddha. Krishna said, O Kaunteya, O son of Kunti, O Arjuna, this material arrangements, everything material arrangement is temporary. It has its beginning and end. Adyanta banta. Those are Buddha, really learned, real Pandits, those who know this. They don't run after this. They don't run after because they know this is not really happiness, really enjoyment, pleasure. Those consequences are limited misery. People don't know what is the real pleasure, real happiness, real peace. Do you understand? They are one after another collecting these things because they feel so much deficit here. Isn't it? So much deficit one feels. In this material world. This is the nature of the material world. All nature, material elements. This is the nature of the material elements. Because it is deficit. So, one after another, these people, builders, souls, try to meet their deficits and collect some things for temporary period, temporary time, short time. Some deficit is meted out. But immediately after that, so many other deficits come. Oh, I require this thing. Oh, I require this thing. I require this thing. I require, oh, this thing also require. Oh, this thing also require. So many unlimited deficits coming. One after another. Do you understand? This is the nature of this. One should understand why this. Krishna says this material world is dukkhalem asaswatam. Huh? Dukkhalem asaswatam. This material plane is filled with miseries, is a miserable platform. There's no pleasure here, no happiness here. Only suffering is here, only misery is here. And it is also is temporary. But you want to make it a very comfortable place. Huh? You want to make it this miserable place, or you want to make it very comfortable. So making so many nice arrangements. Huh? Utilizing your own material intelligence, skills, day after day. These are materialistic scientists. They are making so many arrangements to make this material world comfortable. But are they doing something really? Doing something little, isn't it? We cannot say they are not doing anything. Yes, doing something, some little. But they cannot solve these problems. This birth, death, old age, and disease, isn't it? The miseries are here. And though they possess of these things, do they get really peace and happiness? I say they cannot sleep at night. What sort of life it is? Huh? If you go on collecting all the assets here throughout the world or universe, because this desire for enjoyment is unlimited. Unlimited. You cannot satisfy it. Unlimited desires. They say, न जातु काम कामानां उपभोगेन सम्यति अभिसा कृष्णवर्त्मेव भूयोऽवाभिवर्धते. If you pour tea into a blazing fire, do you think it will be extinguished? Huh? It will be extinguished. Rather, it will become more uplifted and say, give more ghee, give more ghee, more ghee, more ghee. It will never be extinguished. No jatu kam kamanam upogena samyati. If you give enjoyment to your senses, do you think they will be satisfied? No, they demand more, give me more, give me more, give me more. No satisfaction. No jatu kam kamanam upogena samyati. Abhisa kusmavatmeva bhuyo bhaviva. It's said, 9th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam. Jajati devadani upakhyan. Jat prithibhyang brihijabam hiranyam pasava striya natrupyanti manapriti unsa kam hatasyati. Do you understand, Maharaj? Jat prithibhyang brihijava hiranyam pasava striya naduhyanti manapriti unsa kam hatasyati. Such a materialistic person was unlimited material desires, who wants to lord it over and possess everything here in this world. If he gets all the grains here, corn, wheat, rice, all these grains here, then Hiranya, all the gold here, like Hiranyakashipu, then Pashava, all the animals here, all cats and all dogs. And Striya, all women to enjoy, I women get all the women and enjoy, all women here. Na duhyanti manapriti. Punsa kamahatasya. Still, he'll feel deficit. Not satisfied. Isn't it? What is that? He cannot get peace. He cannot get real happiness. All are inquiring about peace. How to get peace, how to get happiness. But they cannot get it. Though they make toils hard like an ass and make so much arrangement. What is the reason? What is the reason? Why it is so? Can anybody say? What's the reason?
Because it's the nature of the material world.
Yes? Nature of the material world.
To be temporary and full of disease, full of distress.
It cannot give you peace and happiness. If you know it, still why are you engaged in it? If you know it. Anyhow, he is associating, hearing this thing, he knows theoretically. He speaks theoretically only. He knows, he says theoretically, still is engaged in accumulating all these things. Isn't it obvious? Anyhow, most of the people don't know how to get real happiness, how to get real peace. And what is not peace, asanti or unrest? All people are unrest. What is that? What is that unrestness? Yes. What is that unrestness? Asanti, yes?
Soul is by nature Satchitananda in search for Krishna. The soul is by nature Satchitananda and searches for Krishna. So because of this experiences that it finds love.
So Krishna is only source of peace and ananda. Isn't it? Except Krishna, everything else will not give you peace and real ananda, pleasure and happiness. In other words, we may say, all these material objects, material things, this material body constituted of Khipa, Teja, Marut, Vyoma, 5 gross elements, material elements, do you understand? Gives you so much trouble. Klesada asadeva, isn't it? Klesada asadeva. This material body gives you only klesa, only suffering, birth, death, old age and disease. You are afflicted with 3 tapas, adhyatmika, adhidaivika, adhibhutika. And one after another you are getting that body. Klesada asadeva. Isn't it? Leaving one body, getting another material body. Leaving that, again getting another body. If you know if this body is soft, why are you getting one after another? Why do you engage in such activities as a result of which you get one after another this material body which is klesada? Which gives you all suffering only, unhappiness only, all distress only. Isn't it? So, you should understand all these material objects, material things, the material body cannot give you any pleasure, any happiness, any peace. These are asantavastha. Follow my language.
Unrest elements.
What do you say in English?
Unrest elements.
Unrest elements. Elements that cannot give you peace. You understand? That which are temporary, that which are material things, cannot give you real happiness, real pleasure, real peace. It gives you only restlessness or santi, unhappiness. Do you understand? Then, what is the way? How can we get peace and real happiness? Yes, that is question. Many organizations are there. Your UNO is formed. United Nations are there. Why for the establishment of peace. Isn't it? Many organizations are there. They say, yes, peace organization will establish peace. But are they really establishing peace or getting peace? Because they don't know how to get peace. Bhaktarum Jagjatapasang Sarvaloka Maheswaram Sruhudam Sarvabhutanam Jyantamam Santing Ruchati. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, peace formula. This is peace formula. Bhaktarum Jagjatapasang Sarvaloka Maheswaram Sruhudam Sarvabhutanam Jyantamam Santing Ruchati. I am Bhaktar. I am the only enjoyer. Nobody is the enjoyer. Krishna is the only enjoyer. But this builder soul thinks himself here as enjoyer. I am the enjoyer. I am the proprietor. One who has property is the proprietor, isn't it? So have you any property? Have you any property? You follow English?
I understand, but cannot all understand to say.
Have you any property? First one, again.
Everyone has.
You have property.
No, you. He's asking you.
Everyone has.
You no, don't say everyone. You have
I
also.
too.
Yes. Then you think yourself as proprietor. Huh?
I'm a big proprietor.
No, you have no property. You see, this is the cause of unhappiness. This is the cause of restlessness. Because Krishna says, aham sarvasya prabhava matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhadante man buddhava avasamannita. Everything has emanated from me. I am the source of all emanation. That means everything is Krishna's property. Krishna is the only proprietor, isn't it? Is this body your property?
But
Is this body your property? Have you any control over this body? Do you follow my language?
yeah, I understand.
Understand?
But I think partly everybody thinks
Nothing is your property, Baba. Krishna is the only proprietor. Everything, whatever you see and find, is property of Krishna. Isn't it? Krishna is the only proprietor. Nobody is the proprietor. Because he has no property, how can he be proprietor? No! He thinks, hey, this is my property. This is my home, house, this is my landed property, this is my bank balance. This is my family, my wife, my children, my son, my daughter, my family members, my friend. These are all, this cat, my dog, these are all my property. So I am proprietor. But you should understand, it's not your property. This body is not your property. Do you belong to yourself?
we both know. We both know the right thing.
My question, do you belong to yourself? You don't belong to yourself. You belong to Krishna. Jiva Swarupa hoy Krishna Nitya Das. That is the Swarup, constitutional position, real identity of Jiva is eternal servant of Krishna. Then you don't belong to yourself. Everything belongs to Krishna. Krishna is the only proprietor. Every property, whatever you say, is Krishna's property. But you are such a great criminal. You are stealing Krishna's property. Taking away Krishna's property. Or what you say? Illegally possessing. I say illegally. Illegally possessing Krishna's property, thinking I am proprietor. Committing such criminal, such crime. Great criminal. How can you get? Those are criminals, they are put into jail. And they suffer there. In the jail, does anybody get some peace and happiness? In jail. Very severe punishment is inflicted on him. So how can you get peace and happiness in the jail? Who commits such crime? So this material world is Maya Krito Karaga. This is a prison house created by Maya because you have committed such crime. Illegally, you are taking possession of Krishna's property, saying, I am proprietor, and trying to lord it over and enjoy it. Then how can you get real peace and happiness? You understand? Therefore you suffer. You don't know. Krishna says, Sarva ahangi sarva jagyanam bhukta. Bhuktaram jagadavasam sarva loka maheswaram. Srihudam sarvabhutanam yantamam something. Satyana knows this thing. Krishna is the only enjoyer. Krishna is the only proprietor. Everything belongs to Krishna. Everything is Krishna's property. He is the master of both material and spiritual worlds. Sarva loka maheswara. Srihudam sarvabhutanam. He is the only well-wishing friend of ours, all living entity. He gets peace. he gets peace. This is peace formula. Huh? Then these people that don't know how to get peace, therefore they have to do what? What's that they should do? Huh? Yes, what they should do?
They should approach a spiritual master.
Yes, and hear from them. Yes. You should have to hear from Sadhu, Guru, Mahajana. Those who know this thing, those who are the seer of the truth, Tattva Drashta. Advaya Jnana Tattva Braje Brajendra Nandan. Huh? Advaya Jnana Tattva Braje Brajendra Nandan. Brajendra Nandan, son of Nanda Maharaj, is absolute truth. Huh? And one who sees him is Tattva Drashta. One who knows him is knower of Tattva. He is the seer of truth. One should approach such Sadhu, Mahajana or Guru and hear from him this hearing. Then you can understand how to get real pleasure, how to get real happiness, how to get real peace. Because you don't know how to get peace. You are trying in so many ways to get peace, to get happiness. You fail. You cannot get. It is said, as he says, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadiradi Govindo, Sarva Karana Karana. He is Sachit Anandamaya Vigraha. Full of eternality, full of knowledge, full of pleasure, blissfulness. You understand? He is Anadi, he has no beginning. He is the beginning of everything. Adi, Sarva Adi. He is the cause of all causes. He is the source of all ananda, all peace, all enjoyment. That's Krishna. Sadhu Mahajana, they say so. And they are the seer of that truth. They are knower of the truth. One has to approach them and hear from them. They say, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. That means that Lord is Satya. He is the supreme truth. He is all auspicious. Shivam. Shiva means all auspicious. He is Sundaram. He is all beautiful. He is all beautiful. He is all peaceful. That is Sundaram. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. He is the only object of love. An sarvasya prabhava matta sarvam pravartati iti matva bhajante mang buddha bhava samannita. Therefore it says. Huh? Those are Buddha. Those are real pandit, real learned. Those who know this, they do my bhajan with this mood, this loving mood. Isn't it? This loving mood. Mahaprabhu says, Nandanang, Nandanang, Na sundaring kavitamba jagadisha kamayi mama janmani sri bhavatad bhakti rahe. Oh Jagadisha, oh Lord of the universe, I don't want anything from you. No material wealth, no sundari kavita. I don't want to have beautiful woman to enjoy. No mukti, no liberation. Life after life, I'll serve your lotus feet and give you pleasure. Do you understand? Because he is the source of all pleasure. He is the only enjoyer. He is the source of all happiness. He is the source of peace. Trinadapi sunichina taruriva saisuna amanina manadeno kirtaniya sadakari. Mahaprabhu teaching. Trinadapi sunichina taruriva saisuna amanina manadeno kirtaniya sadakari. One should think oneself much humbler. Much property, so much bank balance, and I am occupying such higher position and president of the state, prime minister, king. Huh? What is the question of this Trunadavi nature? Do you understand? Demoniac nature, this is demoniac nature. Taroriva Sahisnuna, as tolerant as tree. Huh? You cannot tolerate. Do you understand? Such intolerance. You cannot tolerate one word. If someone says, you rascal, what do you say, you rascal? Stop. Huh? There is tolerance. Jesus Christ says, if somebody slaps in this cheek, I'll at least give another slap. Huh? So much tolerance. Because Das Thakur was persecuted by the parsonage in 22 bazaars. Flesh came out, bone came out. Huh? He tolerated everything, chanting blissfully. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Didn't cost them. Rather, offered prayer, Lord. They are so ignorant fools, they don't know what they are doing. Please excuse them. Please excuse them. Please purify their consciousness. Thereby they can understand. They are so much ignorant. You understand? That is the sadhus, Maharaj. Tarojiva Sahisnu, Avmani Manada, never demands respect. He pays respect to one and all. This mood, you do Hari Bhajan, then your bhajan will be based on true bhajan, pure bhajan. You'll get prema, that's love, because you have eternal, perfect, loving relationship with Lord. Ang sarvasya prabhava mahta sarvam prabhavati iti matva bhajante man buddha bhava samhita. This is bhajan should be done with love, and therefore we say kirtaniya sadahari, because we have eternal, perfect, loving relationship. Hari, Krishna. And we have forgotten it. We have not established that relationship. We have established this temporary relationship, the material relationship, this bodily relationship, which will only give what is trouble, unhappiness, misery, and unrestness. No peace, no happiness, no real pleasure. Do you understand? You have not established yourself in eternal loving relationship you have with the Supreme Lord, Hari or Krishna, who is the source of all pleasure, all happiness. Therefore, the sadhus Mahadana said, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. He is Satya, he is supreme truth, he is Sundara, he is all beautiful, he is all auspicious, he is all pleasing, he is all peaceful. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. And you have to, the Krishna is the only object of love. You understand? Only object of love is Krishna. And you have eternal loving relationship with him. Establish that relationship with him. Then you get real pleasure, real happiness, and real peace. Otherwise, leaving him, how can you get real pleasure, happiness, and peace? You are a soul. As she says, that mother says, soul is Sachidananda. Mami Banso Jiva Loki Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. Jiva, eternal part and parcel. Krishna is Sachidananda, you being minor Jiva, you are minor Sachidananda. Isn't it? You are not a Sat, you are not a Chit, you are not Nirana. Isn't it? You are Sat, you are Chit, you are Ananda. Therefore, you want Ananda. You seek Ananda here. Coming to this material world, there is no Ananda, no happiness, till you see, because you are soul. You are Sachidananda. So Atma, the soul is eternal, soul is peaceful, being the eternal part and parcel of the Sachidananda Vastu Krishna. Therefore, preserve his soul. The object of love is Krishna. Object of love is Krishna. But we have not developed that love for Krishna. We have Develop love for all materialistic. Your material wife, son, daughter, cat, dog, keep. How can get real pleasure and happiness and peace? Do you understand? Soul is peaceful. Soul is real Sachidananda. But your body, your mind, your intelligence, they are all material. They are not Sachidananda. Do you understand? They are not peaceful. But soul is peaceful. You should understand this. These are all without peace. Your body, your mind, your intelligence. And you are very proud of possessing this mental body, mind, and intelligence. And this, I was saying that in the morning. This, out of 84 lakhs of species, the human birth is the rarely seen birth. Labdha sudurlabhayidam bahusambhavante manusyam arthada manityam apiya dhiva. You should understand. Sadhu Mahajan says, Bhagavatam says, after undergoing lakhs of species of life, one gets this chance. He gets this rarely achieved human birth. You should understand. It's not accidental you have gotten. This human birth is rarely achieved birth. After undergoing lakhs of species of life, you have gotten this. And what's the purpose? Manusyam marthada manityam apiya dhira. This is anitya, you should understand. Any moment this will finish. Any moment death will come, this body will finish. No certainty is there. Ke jane kahar adi mrityu kala hoy jibo upasthita, who knows? Death will come today. Isn't it? Such uncertainty is there, but it is arthada. What is that arthada? It's arthada. When you speak about arthada, then we should understand this dharma, artha, kam, moksha. These are called 4 purusarthas. So-called religiosity, economic development, material desire, lust, kama, then moksha, liberation. These are 4 purusarthas. Above this 5th one is Krishna Bhakti. Krishna Prem Bhakti. That is known as 5th Purusartha or Supreme Purusartha, Param Purusartha. And this human body is meant for that. The achievement of that 5th Purusartha, Parama Purusartha, Supreme Purusartha, Krishna Bhakti. Because Bhakti only Krishna is gotten. Krishna is that person. Krishna, you can get Krishna. In other words, we may say, this human birth is meant for getting Krishna. For getting Krishna. Krishna is Purna Brahma. Is Purna Brahma. Is completely full. Do you understand? There is no deficit at all. When it's completely full, how will be there is deficit? Huh? If you cannot get Krishna, I quoted that verse from 9th canto. If you get all the grains, all the animals, all the women, all the metals, all the silvers, all the golds of the whole world, still you feel deficit. Huh? Because these are all. This is the nature of these material things are deficit. Krishna is the Purna Brahma, is completely full. If you get it, then you will never feel any deficit. You can stay anywhere, in a big mansion or under a tree, full of happiness and blissfulness. Huh? Full of happiness and blissfulness. Gotten Krishna. Huh? He has gotten everything. He never feels. As for example, this Goswamis. Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami. Huh? All Goswamis. Huh? They had everything. Huh? Isn't it? Asesa Mandala Patim Tekta Turnam Tutsavat Asesa Mandala Patim Bhutta Dina Ganesakam Kaupina Kantha Sitam. Huh? Isn't it? They were ministers, they were like kings of Hussein Shah's chief minister, revenue minister. They were born in an aristocratic family. They are learned, scholars. They are proficient in many languages, Sanskrit, Urdu, Persian, many languages. Very intelligent persons. They have much material opulence. Beautifully looking, handsome persons. Everything they had. But they killed up everything. Tyaktva turnam tutsavat bhutva dina ganesako kopina ganthasiko. They go to jungle of Vrindavan, put on Kanthi and Kopi. Kanthi and Kopi. You understand? Put on Kanthi and Kopi. And eka ratri, eka buksha tole swayana. They spend one night under one tree. Next night under other tree. Such life they lead. Do you understand? But they're very peaceful, very happy. They never feel any deficit. Koroya matra haste, sindakantha bahirvasa. That is asset. One water pot, one kopi, one bahirvasa, tattered raw. That is their asset. No asset. They're so happy, so blissful. Isn't it? Kallola magnam premamriti majjanam. Day and night, they are inundating themselves in that unlimited ocean of Krishna prema. Isn't Maharaj? Living in there, you are staying here. Ram Shraddha has come here to the West, being allured with this material allurement, so many things. Put him in the jungle of Vrindavan. I'll die here. Still, are you really getting any peace? Happiness, Ram Shraddha. He saswara bhoga dukkha evate atyantavanta kamteya natesu ramate buddha. This cannot give. All material things. Their nature is deficit. Their nature is asanta vastu. These are asanta vastu. They cannot give you santi at all. So this Goswami is staying there and so blissful, so happy. One who gets Krishna, the life, human life is meant for it. To get Krishna, this Purna Brahma is completely full. Getting on, you'll never feel any deficit at all. Then you can live anywhere. Krishna is a supreme will. Krishna's arrangement is the perfect arrangement. Do you understand? Krishna is supremely perfect. According to his will, everything takes place. What's got in Krishna is very peaceful, very happy, blissful. Any condition, anywhere you stay. I say the big man, so all on greatly. Never feel any distress. No deficit. That is called Purna Brahma. Getting home, one will feel no deficit at all. That is Purna Brahma. Otherwise, how is it Purna Brahma? And this human birth, human life is meant for it. And he is the only object of. The story is there. Once, one Brahmin was there in Kashi. He was very poor. He was worshipping Lord Shiva. And Shiva is Asutosh, quickly satisfied, pleased. If you put one bell leaf and one handful of Ganges water, Om Namah Shivaya, Shiva becomes satisfied, happy. Yes, what do you want? What do you want? Immediately. Yes, I want this thing. Immediately. You understand? Asutosh. So poor Brahmin was there. He was very poor, afflicted with his poverty, suffering from his poverty. You understand? So against, they worship Shivaji. Then Shivaji appeared. Shiva said, all right, you go to Vrindavan. There is Sanatana Goswami. He has wealth. He'll give you wealth. Go to him. Then he came from Kashi, he came to Vrindavan and inquired, where is Sanatana Goswami? Where is Sanatana Goswami? People say, oh, they are in some jungle sitting under some tree. You may go there, find him. No, fixed place. So, fortunately, he found him. Sanatana Goswami is sitting on a tree, engaged in bhajan, chanting, Sankhya Purvaka Namala Ananativi, always engaged. Then go down, then says, Alight, I have come from Kashi. Shivaji has said, you have wealth, please give me. I got such a fool. What wealth I have? This only one. Water pot, and this scorpion, this Mahirvas, this tattered rock, this is my asset. Don't you see it? What asset I have? No, Shivaji said, Shivaji doesn't say lie. He must have. Then, oh, yes, I could recollect. Once I was going to take bath in Jamuna early in the morning. That's a very bad day. Yeah, that somebody touched stone. That touched my feet. You understand? Oh, very bad day. The stone, such wonderful stone, Mani. If you touch a piece of iron with it, immediately it will transform into gold. Then you get one. Ram Sloka. Why I've come here? Immediately it will turn into gold. Such wonderful money. But he said, it's a very bad day. I kicked it. I have put there under the sand of the Jamuna's bed, you see. You may go there, find him. Yeah, he gave him the place. I didn't, where he has put indication. He went there, fortunately got it. He has taken with him one piece of iron, tossed it, immediately turned into gold. Oh, so wonderful money. Sanatana Goswami said it's a bad day. And he kicked it. Can anybody kick it? Can anybody kick it? Such wonderful. So many years I worshipped Lord Shiva. He gave me this boon. And Sanatana Goswami said, no, this bad day he killed. No, he must have some more valuable asset than this. He must have gotten. Otherwise, nobody can kick it. You understand? He thought of, then he came back to Sanatana Goswami, paid obeisance, Swamiji. I am puzzled. I cannot think of how to say that's a bad day. You keep such wonderful money. Such stone. Nobody can kick it. You must have more valuable asset with you. I think so. Otherwise, nobody can. I want that thing. If you want to get that thing, you should have first throw it away, kick it out. Otherwise, that will never be available. Isn't it? Getting this thing and how can you get that thing? It is not possible. You understand? So, by the association of Sanatana Goswami, he has developed some vairagya. So, immediately, threw it away. Then Sanatana Goswami said, this is I have gotten. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Mukhya pathe jiva pai Krishna prema dhana. The chief result of chanting this holy name is Krishna prema. Chief result. Niraparadhinam loile pai Krishna prema. If your chanting is offenseless, then you get Krishna prema. And Mahaprabhu gives this prema. Brahmara durlava prema svakare jache, patito pamara nahi gache. Wonderfully munificent, wonderfully merciful, wonderfully magnanimous is Mahaprabhu, who gives this Krishna prema freely, indiscriminately, through chanting this holy name. Namneva pradurasi davatarati paridattatam nami gauram. I pay my obeisance that Gaura, who gives freely this Krishna prema, which even it's difficult on the part of Lord Brahma to get, to one and all, indiscriminately through chanting this holy name. Mukhya pathe jiva pai Krishna prema. Krishna becomes bound up with this prema, with this love. And the purpose of this human birth is to get that Krishna prema. That is fifth Purusartha. That is fifth Purusartha. So, with that prema Krishna becomes bound. You get Krishna. Prema dhana bhina daridra jivana prema
ধনা বিনা দরিদ্রয়ে জীবন
দাস করি বেতন মরে দেও প্রেম ধন
দাস করি বেতন মোরে দিও প্রেম ধন
প্রেম ধন বিনা দরিদ্র হু ইজ রিয়েলি পুয়ার
No prayer for Krishna.
prema dhana, that prema is the real dhana, real wealth. It's inexhaustible, inexhaustible wealth will never be exhausted, eternal, inexhaustible. You understand? It's sadhana, asset. Prema dhana. The Goswamis, they have gotten that dhana. That dhana they have gotten. So they can very easily, feeling no deficit, could stay underneath the tree in the jungle of Vrindavan. Always immersed. They are always immersed, absorbed in that ocean of prema. Do you understand? He could kick that stone. Why despair for this material things which give only trouble, unhappiness, and unrest? Cannot give any happiness, any enjoyment, any pleasure, any peace. He knows it. Krishna is the only source of all happiness, all enjoyment, and peace, which is eternal, which is temporary, that cannot give you any pleasure, any happiness, any peace. Asanta vastu. And you have perfect, eternal, perfect, loving relations with us. Get it? Then if you no deficit at all, then you can kick up Jagyash. Madan Gopal came to Sanatana Goswami. Once Madan Gopal came. You understand? বাবা আমি তোমার কাছে রহিব Follow my language? বাবা আমি তোমার কাছে রহিব বাবা I'll stay with you. Why you stay with me? What will you eat? You are son of the king. Nanda Maharaj. Isn't it? Son of the king. Nanda Maharaj. Maharaj, king. So much opulence. So much nice foods your mother Jasoda preparing. What will you eat? What do you eat? I'll eat. No, you cannot eat it. You cannot eat it. Suska roti chana chibai. That is their food. Suska roti chana chibai. Just going out for Madhukari, 5 houses. Some little and collect suska roti, dry pieces of bread, some chana. Yes, Jamuna pani piye and drink the Jamuna water. Yes, so happy, so blissful. This is my food. Whatever you eat, I will eat. No. You got to go to your father. Don't come to me. No, Baba, tomar kache no good food. Anyway, so that night, Sanatana Goswami was living in the dream. So that Madan Gopal has come, standing there at the doorstep of his cottage. Do you understand? Got up. That last part of night got to see obvious. Madan Gopal, nice deity, standing there. Isn't it? That Krishna is completely full Purna Brahma. Krishna becomes bound up. It's a prema. ভক্ত আমার প্রেমে বান্ধিয়াছে হৃদয় ভিতরে যাহা নেত্র পড়ি তাহা দেখো আমার। That bhakta That devotee has bound me in his heart. It's the rope of love. Wherever he looks, he sees me. Isn't it? Jamang pasyati sarvatra sarvam samai pasyati tasyam na pranasyati swasamena pranasyati. Gita. Isn't it, Maharaj? Huh? Krishna said. One who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me. I am not lost sight of him and he is not lost sight of me. He sees me, I see. Who sees? Who sees like this? Premanjana surita bhakti vilosanena santa sadeva hrideyesu vilakayanti jasyama sundaram achintya gunasvarupu govindam adikurusam tamaham bhajami. Brahma Samhita says, huh? Was smear this premanjan, the ointment of love, on his eyes. Huh? That means he was gotten Krishna Prema. Only he sees everywhere Krishna. Yes. Thavar Jangama dekhe no dekhe dar murti. Sarvatra huitar istadeva spurti. He sees moving and unmoving entities, but never sees outward bodies. He sees his star. Those people, this deity Krishna everywhere. Ah, this question of love, prema. Sadanattopi badhasmi bhaktena snaharatsubi. Sadanattopi badhasmi bhaktena snaharatsubi. Hari Bhakti Suddhodaya. Hari Bhakti Suddhodaya, Lord says, though I am supremely free, supremely independent, still I am bound up with the rope of love of my devotee. Though I am supremely free, supremely independent, still I am bound up with the rope of love of my devotee. Do you understand? Krishna wants that. Bind me. Ram Shraddha. Bind Krishna. Suddha Bhave Brajeshwari Karai Bandha. Mother Jashoda. Binds him. Huh? Isn't it? Mother Jashoda binds him. Who could bind? This is Krishna rope of love. And this love is required. This is the goal of human birth. This is supreme Parama Purusartha. Krishna prema to get Krishna. Prema dhana bina daridra ye jivana. Dasya kari betana mare dekho. Oh Lord, I am really poor, being devoured of this prema dhana. Please make me your das. You know? Make me your das. Serve me. I'll serve you. I don't want any material wages. I want that prema dhana. Please give me that prema dhana. That is the only asset. Do you understand? Then you'll be really happy, blissful and peaceful. Krishna is the source of bliss. Do you understand? This Atma, you being Atma, is minute part and parcel, is Ananda Santa Vastu. Soul is Ananda Maya Santa Vastu. Is peaceful, is blissful soul. Because it's minutely so is Ananda. This Atma no Sharana. One should, what to say in English? Atmanusharana.
Self-realization.
Self-realization. You should realize this thing. Upanishad says, Maharaj. Upanishad says, Atma navare drashtabhyo, srotabhyo, mantabhyo, nididhasitabhyo. Isn't it? Upanishad says, Atma navare drashtabhyo, srotabhyo, mantabhyo, nididhasitabhyo. That means, if you want to unbroken, continuous ananda, continuous blissfulness, continuous peace, unending, continuous, unbroken, nirvachina, then you have to see the soul. You have to hear about it. You have to meditate on it. Upanishad says. They will get continuous happiness, continuous blissfulness, unbroken, continuous peacefulness. Peace. That is Santavastu, Anandamaya Vastu. Do you understand? How can one see this soul? Big doctor, medical person may, scientist may come. I have dissected the whole body bit by bit. I cannot see where is soul. Where is it, Baba? I've dissected bit by bit the whole body, but I cannot find it. Isn't it? It's a so subtle thing. You can see it by your material vision, eyes, or with the help of very
Microscope.
very improved, much improved microscope. Still you can see it. This vision is that prema bhakti, that premanjana surita bhakti, that vision is required. One who has smeared the ointment of love on his eyes, he could see that all blissful forms, Sachidanandamaya, Krishna, all beautiful, Syam, Sundara. Then you can see the source, super soul, Syam Sundar. Do you understand? And when you have been granted this chance, getting this really achieved human heart, this is, I was saying that you have achieved the highest level of consciousness. That is completely blossoming consciousness, complete Krishna consciousness. Then you will be really happy, really blissful and really peaceful. Otherwise, no question at all. No question at all. The birds, the beasts, the dogs, the horse, the germs, the insects, do you understand? They cannot cultivate this bhakti. They cannot do atmanushrana, self-realization. Human being, you can do it. Opportunity has been given to you, granted to you. Do you understand? Because you have been given the highest level of consciousness. Now elevate your consciousness. The highest level, topmost level of consciousness is complete Krishna consciousness, completely blossoming consciousness. Bhagavad Sriram. And this body is meant for it, human body. But you are not doing that. How can you get peace? How can you get real happiness and peace? Mahajana sadhu desasu. And Krishna is so merciful. And his dear devotees, sadhus, mahajana, anurahaya, saranti, bhavjani, bhutani, janardansya. They don't belong to this material world. Those sadhus, mahajanas, mahatmas, they belong to, they are intimate associate of Krishna. They belong to that kingdom, Lord. Krishna sadhu. They have come down here out of mercy. Anurahaya saranti bhavyani bhutani janardanasya. Out of mercy, they come down, they are wandering here. They are wandering here. Tarite pamo, they got these pamors. These unhappy, these degraded, these distressed, these suffering souls. Do you understand? To deliver them, they have come here. By imparting the tattva jnana, that is their daya, that is their mercy. Do you understand? You must approach them. You must surrender unto them. Then, tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnana sevaya patikyanti te jnanam jnanina tatadarsina. This is the process. Pranipata pariprasna seva. You must approach. You should be very serious. You should be intelligent. What is the goal of my life? Who am I? Why have I been suffering here? Why? I make so many errors. Why cannot I get peace and happiness? You should inquire about it. The process of person, surrender unto me, unto him, serve him, please him, then humbly ask this question. Then you will impart of jnana. That is mercy. Like mercy, you can understand. You can understand. Then what they say, you have to do it. Amitya Krishna Das. From sadhu sangha, by association sadhu, you can understand who am I. Huh? साधु संगे निज तत्व अवगत नहन निज तत्व जानिया संसार नाचा केन भजिनु माया कर्या Then he says, hears from sadhu, oh, I am Krishnadas. But I have not become Krishnadas up to now. I have become Maya Das so many lives. Then he cries, dashes his head. Why I have become Maya Das? Why have I been suffering? Then cry, say, Krishna, I am your servant. Disregarding, not taking shelter at your lotus feet, I have been suffering here in this material world. Mahaprabhu, Ai nanda tanujo kinkaram patitam ma viswami bhavam kripaya tava pada pankaj sthita dhuli sadrusa vijintaya. Mahaprabhu was taught us. This prayer should have come. Ai nanda tanujo kinkaram patitam ma viswami bhavam kripaya tava pada pankaj sthita dhuli sadrusa vijintaya. O Nanda Tanuja, O son of Nanda Maharaj, I am your kinkar. I am a servant. Somehow or other, I am fallen here in this dreadful ocean of materialistic existence and have been drowning through time in memory. Suffering. Kripaya tava pada pankaj sthita dhuli sadrusa. Please accept me as a speck of dust at your lotus feet. Toma nitya dasa karo tomaro sevan. Let your servant serve you. This is the prayer. By chanting Hare Krishna, we offer this prayer. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You understand? This is the purpose of offering this chanting Hare Krishna. This is prayer. Oh Hare, oh Krishna, oh Ram, please accept me as your servant. Let your servant serve you. Please accept me as a speck of dust at your lotus feet. This is prayer. Do you understand? This is source cry, the Atma Krandan. This chanting of Hare Krishna is source crying. Is Atma Krandan. Yes. You should cry in your heart. Yes. Are you crying? No cry. You should cry. Yes. Otherwise, how can you get real happiness, peace? No. This is the food for the soul. Krishna Katha. Harikatha of nectarian. Bhagavata Katha. Do you understand? This is the food for the soul. We are toiling so hard making arrangements. Huh? For the food for this body. Huh? Isn't it? Earning so much money, toiling so hard. Huh? But for the arrangement, food for the soul, no such endeavor is required. No such toiling hard is required. Huh? Because it is easily available. Huh? You are paying so much taxes. Isn't it? You pay taxes for this electricity. Pay taxes for the water. Pay taxes for this house rent or something. Pay taxes. You are running car. Taxes. Huh? Isn't it? Yes. Well, bodily comfort. Huh? Do you pay tax for sunlight? Ram Shraddha?
No.
Then? It's free supply. It's free supply. Huh? You never pay taxes for sunlight. Do you pay taxes? The Indradeva's water? Huh? Huh? Then? There's no need of toiling so hard for making arrangements of source food. It's freely available. Only your complete faith is required in it. Shraddha. Adu Shraddha. First is your faith. Unflinching faith. Strong faith. Shraddha Sabde Vishwasa Kahe Sudra Nishchay. Krishna Bhakti Kale Sarva Karma Prasavai. Shraddha means unflinching faith. Strong faith in Sadhu Shastra Dhurvakya. Krishna Bhakti Kale Sarva Karma Krita Hai. If you develop Krishna Bhakti, another devotion, all your duties, material duties, obligations, finished forever. No more. Yes, I have duty for my children, I have duty for my wife, I have duty for this. Yes. Krishna Bhakti kale sarva karma krita hoy. Huh? If you develop Krishna Bhakti, pure Bhakti, sarva karma, all your work, all your duty, all your obligation are finished forever, no more. This is to put faith, complete faith in this statement. That is so. That is so. Only that this thing is required. No, this material currency, money is required. No such hard effort or labor is required for it. Huh? All Mahajans have come, they have given all this. Bhagavad Gita is there. Huh? Sukha, Narada, Vyasa, Prahlada, all Bhagavad Mahajana have come. Bhagavad Shastra is there, Krishna Katha is there, Bhakta Katha is there. Nama, Rupa, Guna, Mahima. Huh? You follow my language? These are there. We don't require any money, give us money. Huh? It's free supply. Do you understand? These are the food for the soul. These are the food for the soul. If you get such food, then you'll get real pleasure, happiness, and peace, shanti. Otherwise, you cannot get. This nitya shanti, eternal shanti, is not temporary. Eternal blissfulness, eternal happiness, it's not temporary. Because Krishna is eternal, you as a soul is eternal. You understand? And Krishna is the only object of love. You have not put Krishna in the platform of love. Huh? You have put your wife, your son, your daughter, kith and kin in the platform of love. So how can you get your peace and happiness? And peace. Huh? Do you understand? Some little fleeting, temporary pleasure you get and the consequence is unlimited. Distress, unhappiness, dukkha jonaya. Because you have not put Krishna in the platform of love, you have put other things, wife, children, material things, material body, material assets. Yes? Therefore, Bhagavatam says, Privinna javan vai vasudevi namuchyate deho yogena tavat. Isn't Maharaj? I'll stop now. Huh?
No, please.
Continue. Privinna javan vai vasudevi namuchyate deho yogena tavat. Huh? Do you understand, Maharaj? As long as you have not developed priti, love for Vasudeva Krishna, you cannot get out of this material encasement. Deha yogena. The spirit soul is encased in material trouble, this material body, material environment, material world, isn't it? And getting only unhappiness, distress, suffering, and unrest. No peace. Privinna javan vai vasudevi namuchyate deha yogena tavat. Bhagavad says, as long as you have not developed love for Krishna, as long as you have not put Krishna in the platform of love, you cannot get out of this material encasement. Only suffering, only unhappiness, only distress, only unrestness, shanti, you have to get. No way out. Huh? And this body, human body, has been given to you. Your body, your mind, your intelligence, everything has been given to you to serve Krishna, to please Krishna. Then that is the perfection of possessing this body, this mind, intelligence, and senses. 10th kind of happiness. Buddhindriya mana pranam jananam asudata prabhu. Matrarthancha bhavarthancha atmaneho kalpanaya saha. Sadhu Mahajana said this thing. Bhagavad Gita. This buddhi, mana, indriya, prana. All these things have been given to you. Why? For what purpose? To serve Krishna. To render loving service unto Him. You are perfect, eternal, loving relationship with Him. Establish yourself in that eternal loving relationship. Render loving service under the guidance of a Mahaprabhu Sadhguru constantly. Then you get real peace, real happiness, real pleasure, no struggle. That is all. Thank you very much.
Few questions.
All right, all right. One question.
Habt ihr irgendwelche Fragen?
Yes.
Is it that we should just cry to get this pretty, this love, or is there something we can or we should do to qualify ourselves?
Karma nahi, jnana nahi, Krishna bhakti nahi. I am such a rascal. I have no karma, no jnana, no Krishna bhakti. Kemane by Kripa? How can I get it? Nahi ko paro.
कोटि कोटि जन्मे मोरा नाही को उधारा
Eno boyalu keba e jogote ache.
हे ना दयालु केवा हे जगते आछे
Imoto pamore uddhar riyalo bekase.
हेमंत पामरे उद्धार विरल रेखासे
শুনিয়াছি শ্রী চৈতন্য পতিত পাবন
শুনিয়াছি শ্রী চৈতন্য পতিত পাবন
অনন্ত পাপ কি জনি করিলাম শোভন।
অনন্ত পাত কি জানে করিলাম মোচনা
এমত বইয়ার সিন্ধু কৃপা ভিতরিয়া
হেমন্ত দয়ার সিন্ধু কৃপা ভিতরিয়া
কবে উদ্ধারিবে মোরে শ্রীচরণ দিয়া।
কবে উদ্ধারিবে মোরে শ্রীচরণ দিয়া
এইবার বুঝা যাবে করুণা তোমারো।
এইবার বুঝা যাবে করুণা তোমার
যদি এ পামর জনে করিবে উদ্ধার।
যদি এ পামর জনে করিবে উদ্ধার
কর্ম নাহি জ্ঞান নাহি কৃষ্ণ ভক্তি নাহি।
কর্ম নাহি জ্ঞান নাহি কৃষ্ণ ভক্তি নাহি
Says, আমি তো দুর্জন অতি সদা দুরাচার. I am a great rascal. You understand? Most stupid, most sinful, always sinful. কোটি জন্মে আমার নাহি উদ্ধার. Crores of if I undergo crores of life, still I cannot deliver. Such a rascal, stupid fellow, sinful person. Huh? এহেন দয়ালু কে বা এ জগতে আছে? এমতো পামরি উদ্ধারিয়ার? Is there any such merciful person who can deliver me such a most degraded, most stupid, most rascal, most sinful person and take him to his lotus feet? Then says, শুনিয়াছি শ্রী চৈতন্য পতিত পাবন. I have heard. Sri Chaitanya is patita pavana. He is the deliverer of the all. Fallen, degraded, most degraded souls. অনন্ত পার্থক্য জনে করিলাম. Unlimited পার্থক্য. Sinful person, degraded persons, he had delivered. I have heard this thing. এমতো দয়ার সিন্ধু কৃপা ভিতরিয়া কবে উদ্ধারবে মোরে শ্রীচন্দ্র? Is such an unlimited ocean of mercy, Sri Chaitanya. When he will shower his mercy on me, most degraded, most fallen, most rascal, most stupid fellow, most sinful person. When? I don't know. Then he said, এইবারে বুঝা দিবে করুণা তোমার, যদি এ পামর জনে করিবে উদ্ধার. Oh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if you can deliver me, the most fallen, most rascal, most stupid, most sinful person, then it will be understood that you are really merciful. You understand, Maharaj? Then he says, karma nahi, jnana nahi, Krishna bhakti nahi. তবে বলো কি রূপে শ্রীচরণ ভাই? I have no karma, no good karma, punya karma, no jnana, no Krishna bhakti. Then how can I get your lotus feet? I cannot feel that. Huh? Then this is ভরসা মারো মাত্র করুণা তোমারো
ভরসা মারো মাত্র করুণা তোমার
কহে তুকি সে করুণা দেবের বিচার
অহেতু কি সে করুণা
দেবের
বিচার
তুমি তো পবিত্র পদ আমি দুরাশৈল
তুমি তো পবিত্র পদ আমি দুরাশয়
এ মনে তোমার পদে পাইব আশ্রয়
কে মনে তোমার পদে পাইব আশ্রয়
কান্দিয়া কান্দিয়া বলে এ পতিত ছাড়ো
কান্দিয়া কান্দিয়া বলে এ পতিত ছাড়
পতিত পাবন নাম প্রসিদ্ধ তোমার
পতিত পাবন নাম প্রসিদ্ধ তোমার
কর্ম নাহি জ্ঞান নাহি কৃষ্ণ ভক্তি নাই কে মনে বলো তব শ্রীচরণ পাই I have no karma, no punya karma, no pious activity, no jnana, no Krishna bhakti. How can I get your lotus feet? ভরসা আমার মাত্র করুণা তোমার. Only I am completely dependent on your mercy. But that mercy is a causeless mercy. অহেতুকি, there is no cause. Huh? অহেতুকি সে করুণা দেবের বিচার. তুমি তো পবিত্র পদ আমি দুরাশয়. You are completely most holy, most purified, most divine, most transcendental. But I am most fallen, most degraded, most sinful, most rascal, most stupid. How can I get your lotus feet? Where you are, where am I? Huh? Do you understand, Maharaj?
Yes.
Kemane tumhara pode paiba? So then how can I get your lotus feet? Hide in past. I cannot think it up. Kandiya, but then I cry and cry and cry and cry. Patito char, the most degraded I am, crying. Patito Pavranam, Prasiddha Tomar, you are celebrated. Huh? By this name, Patito Pavana. You are celebrated by this name, Patito Pavana. I am the most Patito. You are announced with that name. Huh? Then I cry and cry and cry. That's- Thank you. Then crying is needed, nothing else. We have no culture, no karma, no jnana, no bhakti. Huh? Most Buddha Koti janme, udharna, isn't it? Well, such, isn't it, Maharaj? Then, all right, thank you.
No, thank you.